Hey people, what's popping? Kilo Shelle, again name me. Let's go there. Okay, wonderful people, beautiful people. It is your favorite Achalugo, Chidera Giselle on the microphone. If you're new here, hi, I'm Dara. You are welcome to my channel. So guys, I actually just did that hey people so that I will not air you guys like let me just do our hey people because I'm actually not happy. Like I'm not happy. I'm having a very sad morning. I woke up around 6 a.m. Normally today is Saturday and today is Saturday, and normally on Saturdays I like to sleep for very long. I like to sleep until maybe 8 or 9 or sometimes even 10. But today I woke up by 6 to pee and I was trying to sleep back so that I'll wake up around 8. But Saturdays are the only days when I can sleep for long. Other weekdays I have to wake up early for my morning prayers, then do NSPPD and all that, and on Sundays I wake up early to go to church. But on Saturdays there's no NSPPD, so I'm like I'll sleep until whenever I like and pray whenever I wake up, you get. So I woke up by 6 and I was worried, and my friends were around last week and this week, but one of them just left on Monday, the other one left yesterday, so it's just been so somehow for me. I'm tired of this job hunt day. I'm tired. I don't know say it go hard like this. I don't know say it go hard. I'm telling you. I was thinking that once I just go to aviation school, it's just little time I will land a job immediately. I didn't know that the job was hot cake, coupled with the fact that in Nigeria the aviation sector is not very big compared to other countries. Like the number of planes in Nigeria, they are not so many, and there are a lot of things that come to play. Because I was actually very serious with my school, like my aviation school, very serious. I carried this thing on my head like gala, because you know when something is a passion, it didn't just come to your head, somebody didn't suggest it to you. It like the thought has been there since like my 200 level in uni. That's been there. Like I've just always wanted to become a flight attendant. I was so excited to do it. I couldn't wait to graduate from uni so I could pursue it. Although during NYSC I started YouTube, then moved to Owerri. I couldn't continue with the dream. Then someday last year I just decided that I had this dream since like 2016, 2017. Why am I not chasing it? Why am I'm complaining that I'm stuck in Owerri, I don't have friends, and I'm not living the life I plan to live. I plan to be this, I plan to be that. Am I already old? I was still 23 as at last year. So I was like, I'm still 23. I can still chase this thing, still in my early 20s. You know what? I'm coming to Lagos. I'm coming to chase this dream, whether the devil likes it or not. And I prayed. I told God that, God, if it's not your way for me to come to Lagos and pursue this path, let something come up. Let something come up so that I won't leave Owerri. Now, it's not like I will not leave later, but as at that moment when I wanted to leave, I won't leave. And nothing came up. God made the journey smooth. In fact, the only thing I wanted to come up was where I would stay when I come to Lagos at first. But as God will have it, I chatted one of my friends on YouTube up, Jennifer Jenny Light. I think I'm going to put her handle on the screen. I chatted her up and she was like, yo, it's cool. I can come to her place and stay. Because I told her that I needed a place to stay from October to December, because my plan was that okay, maybe around December, January I can look for a house, although I didn't have enough money to pursue that because I was already going to pay for my aviation school fees. And if you have done cabin crew training, you know that the school fees for aviation is not Gary, it's not moi, and I paid this by myself, you get. So I knew that I was going to have shortage of cash and everything. And the money I thought I was going to spend on this aviation thing, I ended up spending way more than, because when I called my school, the school fees was around 200 and something K. So I was like, okay, I can remove 200 and something K from my savings and I will still have enough money to transport myself to school. I'll still have some little money that maybe I can use and rent, even if it's a small self-contained in a location in Lagos. And I came to Lagos and I spent way, and I'm not an extravagant person. If you know me, you know that I'm not extravagant. Like, I don't live an expensive lifestyle. When I have money, I will live that lifestyle. But for now, I always try to tone it down, get only what I need. Once, I'll take myself out, enjoy. Am I taking myself out? I don't spend too much. You get. When I have the money, spend it. But for now, I know to get. So I just said October to December, but I was in her house, and barely 1 week of being in her house, I had an acquaintance, someone I know, that was moving out of Lagos, and was like, oh, I'm moving out of Lagos, my apartment is so area in Lagos, will you be willing to take it? That's how this place came about. Although as I moved here, my friends came and joined me, and when it was time to renew the rent, I renewed the rent with one other of my friends. You get, that's the story of this house I'm living in. It's not like I came to Lagos and the apartment just fell out anyhow. Yeah, so that was how I came about this place. So just like God made this journey very smooth for me, getting a place to stay. I was no longer squatting like 1 week or 2 weeks after getting to Lagos. I was in a place that was conducive to an extent. This area is very quiet. It's very close to the airport, like close. It was very close to my training center, very close to my training center. Like I used to get to, if I leave this house, I'll get to my training center in less than 30 minutes, and some other persons were getting to the training center 3 hours, 4 hours after leaving home. They were living in far places, but God just made everything smooth for me. If I went, it was time for exam self, I had like 1 or 2 of my classmates that had to come to my side to read with me, because it was close to our school and close to the exam center and everything. Like the way God just worked everything, it was just so miraculous and all that. So I know that God's hand is in this thing. I know. Like I'm going for a training next 2 days. I'm starting a training next 2 days. This aviation thing is very complex. It's not rocket science as people think. It's not just by training to be a cabin crew. There are different brands of aeroplanes. There are different companies that make aircrafts. The same way this thing, cars, there are different companies that make cars. There's Toyota, there's Lexus, there's Honda. Different types of companies make cars. The same way they have Boeing, Airbus, Embraer, this thing, Donia, different brands of airplanes. And the way aviation is, if you learn, like if you train with a particular type of aircraft, you are licensed to fly on only that particular type of aircraft. It's not like car that, oh, you learn to Toyota, you can drive Honda, you can drive, or it's not like car that you even learn to Toyota Camry. If you learn to Toyota Camry, you can't even drive Toyota Corolla. That's how aviation is. Like now I learned with Boeing, I trained with Boeing 737, 300, 400, 500 series. I am not even licensed to fly on a Boeing 777 as a cabin crew. If I want to fly on a Boeing 777, I'll have to go for the training, because the planes have, like, the work of a cabin crew is more complex than you think. It's more than tea and coffee. You need to know the location of all the safety equipment. You need to know the location of all the doors. You need to know how to operate them. You need to know the location of all the lights, all the switches, how to activate them. The color of the lights that indicates whether it's the pilot that is calling you or a passenger or a fellow cabin crew. Different things. It's technical. You need to learn everything, and every plane has different positions for all these things, different safety equipment, different things. So that is why they are very careful that if you are licensed to fly on this one, like Boeing 737, 300, 400, 500 now, and the way I know about that particular aircraft, there's nothing you want to ask me where is the location of so team on that aircraft that I will not know. I know all the locations of everything, you get. So that's why you have to do training for anyone, and you are licensed to fly on only 3 at once, because it's a whole lot. It's very technical. So your license or 3, because if you are doing 3, at least you'll be able to remember the 3. But even if you have 10 on your license, you can only fly on 3 at a particular time, because if you are doing the 10 of them at a particular time, you may eventually forget some specifications on this one and mistake it for another one. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So I'm going for a particular training, and it's for HS-125. So HS-125 is a smaller aircraft. It's way smaller than Boeing, and it's majorly used by many private airlines in Nigeria. You get, not many, but some of the private airlines, at least many of them use, at least some of them use HS-125. At least if you go to like 4 or 5 different private airlines, you see 1 or 2 that use HS-125. So I'm going to get type rated on it so that I can apply to more private airlines, because many of them, when you go there, like, it's Boeing you have, want HS, so I just want to give myself an edge. And when I actually came for this training. It was commercial I wanted to do. If you don't understand what commercial is like all these Epis, Dana, Emirates, like they have many passengers on the plane, and private is just maybe one person, maybe a politician traveling, or a top musician or actor or actress traveling, and they charter the plane. You get, private is majorly basically charter, but commercial is general. So I had commercial in mind because I just like the whole thing, the safety demonstration. Yeah, so emergency exit at the front, so emergency exit at the middle, so emergency exit at the aft, this kind of demonstration, you understand. I like everything about it, handling different passengers, coming through for different people and all that. But if I have to do private, no problem, because private has its advantages. It has its advantages. It's not as stressful as commercial, and I'm still going to be a flight attendant, my dream, you get. So I want to start applying to private since I never see commercial, or commercial people know they answer me. So I'm going for this training, and this training is not cheap at all. Aviation is not cheap. When I say I've spent over 500k on this thing, I mean it. Over 500k. Like, accommodation aside, let's even remove accommodation, because if I add accommodation and other things, like how I've been surviving in Lagos since, in fact, if I bring an account and write down how much I spent in Lagos so far, so it was not past 1M. But for this aviation thing, it's over 500k. Like, my initial training, the extra money I'm going to use to go and type rate on HS125 now, some tests I did, transportation, feeding, miscellaneous spending, clothes. The clothes I used to go for aviation school, the white and black, I didn't plan it. I know how much I spent. My shoe, my photo shoots, getting the outfits for the photo shoots, the money I paid studio, snapping professional pictures in Lagos is so expensive. Like, I don't even want to talk about that one. I don't want to shake that table, but it's so expensive. So it's been depressing a lot when I sit down and think, and I'm like, oh God, I prayed now. But then I remind myself that God has come through in so many ways. That's one thing the devil does. The devil will make you remember everything in your life that is not working. Because I will lie down and I'll be like, God, let one thing work now. YouTube channel is not working. Views are slow. This one I came to do is not working. I don't even know what's up with my influencing journey, whether I will ever be an influencer in this life. So it's just a whole lot. I'm like, God, let one thing work. At least if one thing is working, I will forget about this one that is not working. Like, it's not like I'll forget about it totally. My mind will not be there. Then the day it comes, hey, hallelujah, it has finally come. You understand? But when everything is not working, but then I remind myself that God has been faithful. I'm still surviving. I'm not yet on the internet begging to eat. You get? I'm still surviving. I still have food to eat. I have a roof over my head. Conducive. I'm not cutting with anybody. God has been faithful. My health, many things. I'm going to sit down one day and narrate all the temptations I passed through in getting this job, everything I've been through. I've been through a whole lot. This is June 2023, and I did my initial training. I started my initial training October 2022. Concluded the training in November, wrote my exam in December, and passed my exam once before my license came out. Wahala. Like, temptation choke, but God has just been faithful. So I'm just reminding myself that God has been faithful, and I should not allow the devil make it look like things are not working out for me, because things are working out for my good, and everything will get sorted out at the right time. What God has destined is already destined, and nothing can change it. So I just said I should give you guys this update in this video. I'm going to be seeing you in my next video. For now, bye, kiss, love ya.